Hey friends, Lolo here. I'm coming on here quick because I'm going to show you how to do a really quick face for these times that we're at home. I don't know. I think this is like the beginning of my third week of being home. And, it's really to the point where I'm starting to miss the interactions with others. So I tried a really fun app the last few days with my family called Houseparty. So while I'm doing this quick face, I'm going to tell you about it because I think it's a really fun app and I think you guys will like it. But before I get started, I'm going to disinfect my hands with some hand sanitizer. This is a Lime Life hand sanitizer that I really like. It smells really lemony, and it has some things in it that make it so your hands don't dry out so fast. Unfortunately, we're out of stock of it, so I'll let you know when it's back in stock. But I'm going to do super quick face, and what I'm going to start with is my little concoction that I made that is Olive One foundation, a squirt of sunscreen, and a little drop of Due Date because I just like it because it gives me a little bit of a glow. So I'm going to just kind of put this around my face, go around. I'm not even doing concealer today. I'm just showing you a quick face that maybe, well, for me, when I get up in the morning, I still like to take a shower. I like to get dressed. I'm actually wearing, a dress today. It's a comfy one, but while I'm in the house, and I just like to have a little makeup on. Doesn't have to go all out, but this is just a quick way. So I do this because now if I go outside, I've got sunscreen on. I'm going to kind of take and even out my skin tone. So it's really fun. So let me tell you about this Houseparty. So if you have a smartphone, whether it's an iPhone or a Android, you can go into your app store and you can download this app called Houseparty. And when you go in there, when you sign up, and you can also invite your friends. So anyone else who signs up. So my family, my daughter and son and my sisters and I, and then one of our good friends, Becky, we signed up. So the cool thing about it is you go on, up to 8 people can be on at a time. So like my son had the grandsons with him. My daughter had my granddaughter with her. So when you log on, you'll see a little pane and you can see all 8 of you that are on, up to 8 of you. It's really fun. But what is cool is there's games within it. So last night we played Guac and Chips, it was called. And it's just like Apples to Apples, if you guys have ever played it. Or if you've played Cards Against Humanity, it's the clean version of it, like your kids can play it with you. But it did it just like if you were at home. Somebody was a judge, and then it showed a card, and you had to pick out of your hand of cards what was the best match for it. And then the judge decides, and the first person who gets to 4 wins. And it was fun. We had a good time. You can also play like kind of a version of Pictionary. There's trivia. I think there were some other things too that we haven't tried yet, but the first night we got on, we just were kind of figuring it out and decided to come back last night, and we all brought a wine glass with something in it. Well, at least I did. They were supposed to. I made a mimosa. But anyway, so it was really fun, and it was nice to see everybody, and like my dog got on, and my sister, I don't know, showed her ceiling at one point. You have to know my sister. But it was just fun to see everybody. See we're all okay, and at least to connect. And the games were fun. So, I don't know, try it. It's called Houseparty, and I really think you'd like it. So, I've put on kind of that base. And then what I'm really going to mainly work with is my triple palette, which this palette has translucent powder, this really nice blush called Glowing that I'll show you, and some bronzer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my fan brush, which I know I brought here, and I don't have my glasses on, so I'm having a harder time finding it. Here it is. So my fan brush, which is one of my favorite Lime Life brushes, and I'm going to just dip in my bronzer, and I'm going to put on a little bit of bronzer. So just kind of give a little definition, and I'm going to just kind of bronze, put a little color around my face. Nothing fancy, but just enough to give it a little color. Just feel like I'm human. I'm then going to take this blusher, which is a really nice, just a very versatile blusher, as you'll see. So you can, it doesn't give you a lot of color, just enough. It's kind of highlights things. But this is what I can do with this blusher that I really, really like. I've got to find my right brush. Here it is. I'm going to use it as color on my lids too. Just to give my lids a little color. Nothing, like I said, nothing fancy. I'm of course not going anywhere. But it's just enough. Make me feel human. Got a little on. In case I see a neighbor across the street. They don't think I've, don't have any color and dyed or something. And I'm just going to take one of our pencils. And I have the dual tip. It's got green and it's got pink. And so I'm going to take the green and I'm going to go along the top here just to give a little bit of a color and a line. I'm doing it very lightly. I don't want a real dark line. Then I'm taking the pink and I'm just going in the corner, just under the brow, just a little highlighting like that, just a little something. And then I can just take this powder, this translucent powder, and I'm just going to kind of set along those areas that I need to. Throw on a little mascara. I'm using brown. I think it's more casual. And I just like to use it every once in a while. Our mascara is really nice. It's buildable. You can do just a light coat like I'm doing. It's got little fibers in it, so it thickens, lengthens your lashes a little bit. But I'm just going to do a little top layer like that. And a little lip gloss. This is called Faith, because I think we need faith. And it just gives me enough color. Okay. So what did it take me? Like 4 minutes? So do yourself a favor. Put a little something on. Maybe try Houseparty, because you can connect with your friends. Please drop me if you have any questions, or I can help you with anything, or you have any suggestions like with apps like Houseparty that might be good. So I hope everyone has a good day. Bye-bye.